pro-EU peer Lord Adonis has vowed to continue fighting to reverse Brexit after Brussels announced it was taking the UK to court. The campaigner, who has been one of the county's most vocal critics of the UK's decision to leave the bloc, said it was inevitable Britain would eventually rejoin the EU. The Labour peer said it was only a matter of time before a request to return to the single market was submitted. His comments come after the EU today started legal action against the Westminster government, accusing it of breaking the terms of the withdrawal agreement signed in 2019. Britain announced earlier this month it was taking unilateral action to suspend the introduction of customs checks on some goods travelling from mainland Britain to Northern Ireland. The government said the checks, agreed by the UK and EU under the Northern Ireland Protocol, risked disrupting trade if introduced at the start of next month. The UK has insisted the measures are temporary and the protocol will be implemented as full 6 months later than planned. Lord Adonis has seized on the developments, claiming they prove Brexit is causing havoc just 3 months after the end of the transition period. He wrote on Twitter, "The EU has started legal proceedings against Britain today for breaking the Brexit treaty that Johnson signed less than 3 months ago. Brexit will never be over until it is reversed." The European Commission's Vice President, Maros Sefcovic, is expected to send 2 letters to Downing Street today, formally notifying the government of the start of legal proceedings. Brussels was outraged at the UK's unilateral action to extend the grace periods on customs checks. They accuse Britain of breaking international law by failing to properly implement the protocol. Lord Adonis' latest criticism of Brexit comes after last Friday he accused the UK's decision to leave the EU of wrecking the British economy. Figures from the Office of National Statistics indicated exports of UK goods to the EU dropped by 40.7% in January, the first month after the end of the Brexit transition period. Imports from the continent also fell by 28.8% over the same period. However, criticism from the pro-EU Labour Lord was dismissed by Lord Frost, who is the minister in charge of the UK's relationship with Brussels.